Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Plenty of sunshine over the weekend and light winds, but that's the good news. The question is, how cold are temperatures going to get?
Tonight, the votes have been tallied. Ford's UAW workforce now has a deal, and the bargaining moves on.
I will miss you every day.
And a young student athlete found shot to death. Tonight, her friends and family come together to send a message to her killer. We'll start there tonight at 11. Kibriya Arnold found dead over the weekend shortly after finishing her shift at Meijer.
The 20-year-old was shot multiple times. She was the youngest of 4 daughters and a former scholarship softball player. Coco McAboy was at tonight's Vigil. And Coco, the family holding out hope the killer will be caught.
Yes, the family still can't believe what happened to their loved one who was a star athlete and expecting a child, but they're believing the killer will be caught soon.
I love you so much.
An emotional vigil outside of the Meijer on Grand River honoring Kibriya Arnold. She was found shot to death on Bentler and Pilgrim Streets.
People saw. She's loud. Somebody saw.
The family is trying to stay strong.
Right now, we're really going to have to really be Arnold strong and live up to that.
But it's very difficult.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Paige Arnold is heartbroken over her sister's death.
She always helped me out when I didn't have anything for both of my pregnancies and the pregnancy that I have now. She always had my back.
Kibriya was a student athlete studying at the University of Michigan Dearborn with dreams of becoming a nurse. Her mother also revealing she was pregnant.
So we lost 2. We're naming the next baby after Kibriya. So she's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere.
The family believes there are people out there who know something about what happened.
And the person that know who it is should speak up for that happen to their relative. Because if he do it once, he gonna do it again.
And they're just asking for answers, for closure.
I just want to know what her last moments were about. That's all that really matters to me.
And the family really needs help. So if you know anything about what happened, you're asked to call the Detroit Police Department. Reporting live this evening, I'm Coco McAboy, Local 4.
All right, Coco.
It's a big weekend. We've got firearm deer season underway. Also, little get-together at the Big House, noon tomorrow, Michigan State. I believe the coldest that we've seen that game in about 30 years.
That sounds about right. Yeah. It's going to be more of an issue for fans, I think, than the players. The sun's going to be out, the winds are going to be light, but man, got to bundle up tomorrow. Yep. And even right now, those numbers are starting to sink back down below freezing after spending a good portion of the afternoon above that. Not far above it, but above it nonetheless. So we're seeing some 20s out there. That Ann Arbor reading is usually a little bit spurious when we get clear skies and light winds, which is what we've got out there right now. So these numbers are obviously going down tonight. Where are they going to end up over the weekend? Well, even colder than what we had today by Saturday's finish. It's 32 is what we're looking at for a high. Sunday, not much warmer, but an improvement at 36. Both days with plenty of sunshine, but things are going to start to change on Monday. So we'll talk about that. Of course, look forward to when the warmer temperatures will actually get here. If you want a sneak peek, go check out the Local Forecasters app. It's got everything you need to know, including your game forecast, free in your app store by searching WDIV. Kim?
Okay, Ben. Tonight, the deal is done. Ford's UAW workforce has ratified a new contract.
Mar McDonald is live at UAW Ford headquarters downtown. Final tally looks to be a little more than 56%, Mar, that vote yes.
Devin, Kimberly, with that ratification vote comes a $9,000 signing bonus for full-time employees. But let's also take a look at the details of this deal. Ford's UAW workforce will maintain its current health care, no changes there, and will see 3% raises in the second and fourth years, plus 4% lump sums on base pay in other years. Temporary workers will have a path to full-time employment, but the big fish here, $6 billion in investment in the United States, including $250 million slated for Flat Rock for a new product yet to be named. Back here live, General Motors negotiations with the UAW were contentious. Ford's, by comparison, a total breeze. And the UAW says Monday it's off to the bargaining table with FCA. We're live downtown tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Okay, Mara. The 16-year-old boy who shot 5 of his classmates inside a Southern California high school has died. Investigators say they still do not know why the boy planned the attack that killed 2 students and wounded 3 others. After conducting more than 40 interviews, Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies have not been able to establish a motive. Police say the shooting happened just before the start of school in an outdoor plaza. The shooter pulled a gun from his backpack and opened fire for 16 seconds before using the last bullet on himself. Police have yet to find any kind of manifesto, diary, or suicide note.
23-year-old Detroit man is charged for allegedly attempting to carjack an 80-year-old man at a gas station Wednesday night at Grosse Pointe Farms. Antonio Beck accused of carjacking not just any 80-year-old man. You know John Broad. He's the former president of Crime Stoppers. He and his wife Jean were pumping gas on Mack and Moross when he was assaulted. Beck is due back in court next week.
Well, what happens when you cross the coveted Popeye's spicy chicken sandwich and medical marijuana? One very long line.
You know, it's marijuana. They act like it's plutonium.
But the rules that govern selling marijuana in Michigan are clear. No serving food on the premises unless you're licensed to do so, which is why the crew at the greenhouse in Walled Lake ended up on the sidewalk in front of their marijuana dispensary, giving away 200 chicken sandwiches and some gift cards.
Being state licenses, you know, you need to follow the state's rules, and we can't give out food inside the establishment. So we are outside. Luckily, the weather isn't too bad today. You know, it's not, we don't have 8 inches of snow, so we'll take it.
The promotion started at 5, and those sandwiches didn't last long. Plenty of 21 and older customers decided to check out the dispensary as well.
Today, the nation heard another round of testimony in the House impeachment inquiry. This one from the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Marie Yovanovitch. She answered questions from Democrats and Republicans for hours. During her testimony, the president attacked her on Twitter, something Chairman Adam Schiff suggested could be witness intimidation.
Ambassador Yovanovitch, as we sit here testifying, the president is attacking you on Twitter. And I'd like to give you a chance to respond.
I mean, I can't speak to what the president is trying to do, but I think the effect is to be intimidating.
After facing some criticism even from Republicans, the president said it wasn't witness intimidation. He insisted he had the right to speak up.
I don't think so at all. And I'll tell you about what tampering is. Tampering is when a guy like Shifty Schiff doesn't let us have lawyers. Tampering is when Schiff doesn't let us have witnesses.
The public hearings obviously off now for the weekend. They continue next Tuesday.
Pure Michigan weather is putting an end to the threat from the deadly EEE mosquito virus. This year, there were 10 confirmed cases of EEE, resulting in 5 deaths here in Michigan. Multiple counties conducted aerial sprays to combat the virus. Health officials say they have no way of predicting whether the virus will be a problem again next year.
Detroit-based Shinola makes history, naming the company's first female CEO. Shannon Washburn succeeding Tom Lawan, who announced he was leaving the company. That announcement just made this past week. Washburn was previously the president of Shinola. She was named that last year. She's been with the company since 2012. Prior to joining Shinola, Washburn spent time working for Fossil and for Dillard's.
Still ahead, it's the most talked about new reveal at the LA Auto Show.
Only the new Ford Mustang was leaked a bit ahead of its debut. What to expect from Ford's first ever fully electric SUV.
Goodness. And a series of explosions rock a college campus. What caused the blasts that had everyone fearing the worst?
But first, it is a one-of-a-kind lights display that features robots and skeletons. We'll take you inside Uniquely Detroit next.